first 120 seconds of entering a brand space can make or break a customer's perception. Today, we'll explore what creates a fantastic first impression and how you can elevate your brand experience to leave people wowed. Hi, Adam Sokoloff, Chief Branding Dude at Sunrise Signs, and welcome to Beyond the Sign, where we make life easier and better for everyone who experiences visual branding. Today we'll discuss example stories and practical applications that show how those first moments set the tone for everything that follows, whether it's a multifamily housing property, a branded workspace environment, or a service professional visiting a client's home. Let's dive in. Why are the first 120 seconds critical? Research suggests that people form a lasting impression of a place or brand within moments of arriving. It's your brand's elevator pitch without saying a word. As Will Rogers once said, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that rings true across industries. Those first moments are your opportunity to build trust, create emotional resonance, and demonstrate your professionalism. Let's consider multifamily housing. Imagine an apartment complex with clear signage, inviting landscaping, and an elegant lobby sign. You walk in and immediately feel like you've made the right choice. Everything is seamless and welcoming, signaling quality and attention to detail. Now compare that to a property where visitors struggle to find parking, the landscaping looks neglected, and the lobby is bare or poorly maintained. Your confidence takes a hit before you've even met the leasing agent. Which one would you trust more? It's all about setting the tone. One of my favorite examples of a fantastic first 120 seconds is arriving at Citizens Bank Park for a Phillies game. The experience begins well before you reach your seat. Vibrant, branded signage directs you where you go effortlessly. The energy of the fans build excitement as you approach. The smell of freshly grilled cheesesteaks and popcorn fill the air, and enthusiastic greeters welcome you with big smiles. Then there's the unmistakable sound of the crowd, a mix of laughter, cheers, conversations about the game, and sometimes a well-warranted boo or two. Everything about those first few moments immerse you in the Phillies brand and prepares you for an incredible experience. As you approach the entrance, you're greeted by statues of Phillies legends, a tribute to the team's rich history. Kids run around excitedly in a carnival-like atmosphere, with games and activities adding to the energy. Super friendly staff are stationed to assist, making sure everyone feels welcome and ready for an amazing day. Large immersive signage surrounds you, highlighting past achievements and key moments in Phillies history. And once inside, you're struck by the spectacular and intimate views of the field, dazzling amenities, and a staggering array of special features that make the park a destination in its own right. The smell of freshly cut grass, the crack of the bat, and the sights and sounds of the game, it's more than a sport, it's a feeling. Those details connect with fans on an emotional level, building a sense of belonging and excitement. Now imagine a stadium where the signage is outdated or confusing, concession stands are disorganized, and the staff members seem disengaged. That magic, completely gone. Frustration replaces anticipation, and the overall experience suffers. It's a missed opportunity to create a memorable first impression. Let's bring this closer to home. Think about walking into a multifamily housing development. In a fantastic example, clean parking signage directs you effortlessly to visitor spots. The landscaping is tidy and welcoming. A beautifully designed lighted logo monument sign at the entrance captures your attention immediately, reinforcing the property's brand identity. As you enter the lobby, you're greeted by polished branding with vibrant wall graphics, a stunning lobby logo sign that reflects the property's personality, and a leasing agent smiles and says, "Welcome," you're instantly at ease. Throughout the property, unit ID signs match the brand aesthetic, tying the experience together seamlessly and reinforcing a sense of quality and attention to detail. Now flip that: disorganized parking, no directional signs, and a generic lobby devoid of personality or branding. Would you feel excited to live there? The answer is probably not. First impressions are vital, especially in spaces where people make big decisions like where to live. The same goes for branded office workspaces. Imagine an office with sleek wall wraps that showcase the company's mission and core values, a reception desk that tells the company's story visually, and consistent branding throughout the space, from meeting rooms to collaborative areas. This consistency builds pride for employees and confidence for visitors. Compare that to a workspace that feels generic and uninspiring with plain white walls. It's not just unmemorable, it could leave people questioning the company's professionalism or attention to detail. And let's not forget home service professionals. Imagine a truck wrap that is unique in colors and designs, standing out boldly from competitors. The wrap features elements that communicate professionalism while also reflecting the brand's personality and voice. A uniformed professional with a name tag steps out of the van, matching the feel and tone of the vehicle's design. The combination of a cohesive visual identity and a well-designed invoice inspires immediate trust and confidence. But what happens when that professional shows up on an unmarked vehicle, wearing mismatched clothing, and hands over a handwritten receipt? The trust erodes almost instantly. One of the best examples of nailing the first 120-second experience is the Ritz-Carlton. Picture this: a doorman greets you with a warm smile, calls you by name, and assists with your bags. You walk into an impeccably designed lobby with soothing music, their signature scent, and fresh flowers. Every detail feels curated to make you feel welcome and valued. The check-in process is seamless. A front desk agent doesn't just check you in, they personalize the experience, asking about your preferences and offering recommendations tailored to your stay. You feel like royalty, even if you're there just for a single night. As they say, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. This isn't just a slogan, it's the foundation of how they treat every guest, from arrival to departure. Now, contrast that with a hotel where the lobby is cluttered, the staff are disengaged, and the check-in process feels transactional or rushed. The luxury experience crumbles before it begins, leaving you disappointed instead of delight. The Ritz-Carlton proves that those first 120 seconds can create an emotional connection that lasts long after your stay ends. Let's wrap up with some practical tips that you can apply today. Creating an impactful brand experience in the first 120 seconds starts with consistency. Your brand should tell the same story across all touch points, from your website to your physical spaces. This consistency helps establish trust and credibility right away. Modern design and fabrication methods play a crucial role here. By staying up to date with trends and innovations, your brand can project a fresh and forward-thinking image that resonates with customers. It's also important to appeal to all five senses. Let's start with sight. Use clean, visually striking design elements that align with your brand's personality. Whether it's the colors, layouts, or imagery, ensure everything contributes to a cohesive aesthetic. Next is sound. Think about the atmosphere you're creating. A curated playlist or welcoming voice can evoke the exact emotion you want your audience to feel. Believe it or not, there's also smell. This might seem small, but it's unforgettable. Signature scents can enhance the memory of your brand and make spaces feel inviting. Next, there's touch. Consider the textures of the materials your audience interacts with, from smooth finishes to soft seating, as a reflection of your attention to quality. And lastly, there's taste. If there's an opportunity to offer something tangible, like branded refreshments, this can create a positive and memorable impression. Finally, invest in craftsmanship and innovation. Using cutting-edge technology to execute your designs ensures a polished and professional result. This attention to detail reinforces your brand's values and leaves a lasting impression that goes beyond aesthetics. Branding is not just about visuals, it's about creating a feeling, an environment that speaks to your audience and draws them in. When you master this, those first 120 seconds will truly set the stage for a remarkable experience. Your brand experience starts the moment someone arrives. Make it seamless, appealing, and aligned with your brand story. First impressions are powerful tools, and with the right strategy, you can make them work to your advantage. If you need help enhancing your brand's first 120 seconds, reach out to Sunrise Signs. We're here to make your story unforgettable. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Until then, keep your message bright and your brand in sight. See you next time.